Good morning. Welcome to Cas'Cards. I am Cass, and these are my cards. So today is Monday, October 9th. Moon is still in Leo. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? If you're here, welcome. This is my plain Jane tarot card reading. It does not matter where your sun, moon, rising, or any other sign was at the time of your birth. If you are here, there will be messages for you. That being said, any messages you hear in today's reading are to be taken with a grain of salt. Having a little anxiety there lately, or what? Nine of Swords. King of Wands. Let's see what comes out for us today. Oops. Angels, ancestors, sacred ones, thank you. What messages do you need to hear today? October 9th, 2023. What are the messages we need to hear for today, please? Oh, starting off big, starting off strong. Got that Tower card. So today's the day. The universe is stepping in, going to break some stuff down in your life for the better. So this could be for the better. This could be to teach you a lesson that you need to be learned. This could be changing something in your life pretty drastically that you're absolutely not going to see coming. It is just going to come out of nowhere, come out of the blue. Just like this, lightning bolt is hitting the tower. Those people didn't realize that was coming, did they? All right, what other messages do you have for us, please? Angels, ancestors. Thank you. Page of Wands reversed. Very interesting indeed. Okay, so you've got a message coming through. Might not be something you necessarily want to hear, but yeah, that message coming through could be from a fire sign, but it's likely something to do with your job, career, your passions in life, your dreams, your desires, your wishes. Okay. In the reversed, it's destructive energy. I mean, especially with this Tower card here. I mean, unfortunately, that's not the greatest energy. You might be having an ugly attitude towards situations, or, you're getting yourself in trouble one way or another. Are you taking risks, just to have a rush of things, or what are you doing here? Maybe you're just not really seeing the big picture right now with that Page of Wands reversed in the Tower. I mean, the universe is definitely giving you some kind of shock and surprise. So the fact that you're not seeing the big picture does make a lot of sense right here. It's sudden, it's bold, it's a huge shock to your system. And you're not quite sure what to do, how to handle it. Alright, so what else do we need to know? Angels, ancestors, sacred ones. What else do we need to know, please? Angels, ancestors, sacred ones. What other messages do we need to know, please? For today, October 9th, 2023, what are the messages we need to know? Thank you. Nine of Cups. That's a sideways card. I guess we should take it in upright. Kind of pointing upright towards camera. So Nine of Cups, that's wish for fulfillment. Okay. You feel like you have everything you want at this time, but there's something missing from your life. Very interesting that this is coming in, right after this tower moment and this big, bold feeling of not knowing what the hell is going on. You know, maybe somebody's trying to surprise you with something and being really shitty, thinking they're being funny, telling you something you don't want to hear, like, you know, to freak you out, just to surprise you and be like, just kidding, look at this, your dreams are coming true, we want to promote you, or here's a gift, or, you know, something along those lines. You know, the Nine of Cups, that's joy, that's happiness, that's feeling accomplished, you know, like you're happy in your relationships and you're happy with your job, and, you know, this could be love showing up at your door, you know, but you still are focusing on yourself right now, focusing on self-love and, you know, trying not to feel guilty about that, not being selfish about it, right? This is a wish coming true and showing up. So let's see, can we get some clarification here on this Nine of Cups? Why the Nine of Cups after the Tower and the Page of Wands in reversed? Why the Nine of Cups after the Tower and the Page of Wands reversed? Maybe this was some kind of test from the universe in order to bring in your wish fulfillment. Did you pass the test? Oh, I think we had a flipper. Yes, we did. Five of Swords, yeah. You're walking away from something here. You're walking away from the bullshit, from people that are egotistical, that aren't serving you right now, that aren't fulfilling your life, that aren't doing you any good. Okay. Alright, so what other messages do we need to know for today, please? Thank you. Yeah, you're tired of defending yourself for what you believe in, what you stand up for. You're holding your own. You're walking away from people that you're constantly having to battle, having to fight, having to argue, having to stand up for yourself. You're done. You've set your boundaries and you're moving on. You're done fighting and standing up for the bullshit. You shouldn't have to. Could have to do with a third party situation and a bunch of people, you know, getting together. This could be something you're celebrating with a group of friends, but I'm gathering you're defending yourself against these three people that have some kind of alliance, that, you know, there's just something going on in the background, that either someone's been out to get you, trying to steal your thunder, steal your sunlight, steal your spotlight, and you're having to defend over and over and over again, having to defend your work, having to defend for respect and appreciation, whatever that may be. But these three people might continually be doing this behind your back. They're having a good old time, minding their business, not giving a shit about anything else that's going on around them at that moment in time, right? They're happy with their wine or whatever else they got in that cup, right? But guess what? Sun is coming. Good things are coming your way. There's going to be things to be celebrated. I don't know. This is some really finicky energy. You got the King of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Strength. You are absolutely ending this situation for the better. The universe knew just when to step in. Okay, you're getting passionate, you're fired up, you're being logical about the situation, and you're going within, finding your inner strength, realizing what you're capable of at this time. Okay, good things are coming your way. Maybe you're being celebrated for standing up for yourself, for defending yourself, for walking away from people trying to take your wishes, take your dreams away from you. Okay? Could be this fire sign trying to come in and poke the bear, so to speak. There was some kind of tower moment, though, here. This hasn't happened yet. Be prepared. The universe is going to throw you off guard and surprise you with something here. Okay? I think you're done defending yourself and putting up with egotistical people. And that is something to be celebrated and happy about. To be excited about. To be passionate about. The divine is handing you everything you need right now. Giving you that sword, giving you that logic, giving you that knowledge, giving you that wisdom, giving you that strength to move on and do what you need to do. Better yourself, better your life. This tower moment, it's going to seem ugly in the beginning. It's definitely going to throw you off guard and give you a shock to your system. But boy, is it going to be worth it in the end. That is for damn sure. Looking at these cards. Thank you, angels. Okay, let's see what they want to tell us here with our angel wishes. Try to get a little bit more detail out of this too with the Empress Oracle deck. That always gives us a clearer picture of what's going on. Angels, may we have a card, please? Okay, I don't know why this doesn't always happen, but they're telling me to take from the Empress Oracle first to clarify the cards that are on the table, so I'm going to do that. Alright, let's give these a shuffle. Yeah. One of these days I'll get that right. Love this deck. It does clarify the Rider-Waite pretty well. Okay, angels. What is it we need to clarify here? Okay. A lot of stuff in the reverse. That's okay. Alright, so let's see here. Got 6 cards. We'll go ahead and start with those. Okay. So I had Taurus, news of legalities in the reverse. They will not change ever, and a timeout. Okay. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. You might have Taurus in your chart too. Either way, you know, this could be a bully too, because Taurus is the bull. You could be dealing with a bully, you can be dealing with a bull, you could be dealing with someone who thinks they're, you know, tough and, you know, nobody can mess with them. Somebody who's strong-willed, someone who's, you know, big and uses their boldness against people for that reason. Okay. News of legalities. You might be getting some news of legalities at this time. I don't know if you're going through any legal situation. Maybe a legal situation is going in your favor here. Maybe it's something you weren't expecting to hear with this shock of the tower. Maybe you're having to defend yourself, or you have something else to help you with this legal situation. Maybe that's the news coming in. Maybe you've got some new evidence, okay? But regardless, they will never change, ever. You know what that donkey represents on there. They're the jack of all asses, right? They will never, ever, ever change. that is something you need to remind yourself of. Okay, give yourself a timeout from the situation. You need to give yourself a timeout, reflect, go within, try to figure out what this situation is actually all about. Okay, this could be a game changer for you. And then you've got 555 and 666, or this could be 999 in the reversed. But 555 is all about changes. It's all about changes coming your way, okay? With that 555 and 666 means things are starting to balance out, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Look that one up just to make sure. But 555, I do know, are about changes. So take a time out, do the work, make the changes. I mean, regardless if you do or don't make the changes, the universe is stepping in and making those changes for you. Make changes for the better. News of legalities, though, with someone who's never ever going to change. Maybe you're having to get into a legal situation with someone who is never ever going to change, and you're having to bring it to court because they just aren't respecting your boundaries. All right, let's go ahead and see if the angels want to give us a card now. Angels, what messages do you have for us, please? This could have something to do with the government, too. This could be news coming from the government about bullies in the government and a bunch of jackasses. That'll never change. But change is coming. Be prepared for it. Be prepared. Could be a whole new legal ordeal coming out of the darkness. Alright, thank you, angels. So, we got don't let life pass you by. Be among it and live. Live it. Love it. Don't just sit around wasting it. It's time to get out there to live a little bit. Be among life. Live it. Get out in nature. Enjoy some water or the woods, or go out with some friends, some family, people you can trust, people you can love. Go join a group or some kind of creative project you've been wanting to do, wanting to learn. Okay, let's see, angels, ancestors, thank you. Sacred Rebels deck here. We've got softly, softly, the tender touch. Let's go ahead and see what this has to say for us. I think that you need to give yourself some forgiveness, some time to heal, some self-love. Okay, let's go ahead and read. There is quite a bit here, so let's go ahead and read about card number 20, softly, softly, the tender touch. The feminine wisdom of gentleness can assist you now. When you are at a point in your life where you want to attain greater things, but don't necessarily have a proportionally greater supply of energy at our disposal, it is time to work smarter than harder. This is the way of feminine wisdom. However, cultural ignorance of the feminine way currently prevails. We're generally taught that the more force we use, the more we try to make things happen, the more we will achieve. The feminine way is not about force, nor is it about driving, striving, pushing, or grabbing at what we can in order to create. It is about inviting what we wish for to come true into the space we have provided for it, internally and in our lives. This method cultivates more energy, causes less stress, and attracts what is desired. It is manifestation by invitation rather than by will or force. There is an old story that the sun and the wind were debating about who was more powerful. After boasting about their prowess, they made a wager. A man walked down the street with a coat on. The wind and the sun decided that whomever could force the coat off the man was the most powerful. The wind began demonstrating its impressive power. It blew and caught underneath the coat, pulling it and nearly ripping it right off the man. But the man wrapped his coat around himself more tightly, to protect himself against the force of the wind. Eventually, perhaps temporarily out of puff, the wind gave up. The sun took over. He shone down, becoming brighter and brighter until the man slipped off his coat, slung it over his shoulder, and walked down the street, quite possibly wondering what was happening with the weather that day. The wind attempted to do by force what the sun was able to do by being. You're being asked to surrender your forcefulness, your determination, and your intense activity, even if it is just for this moment. Does this mean you have to surrender the goals you were chasing through those endeavors? Certainly not. This is not about letting go of achievement. It is about understanding the process of manifestation in a more intelligent way. There is a way of creating that gives you energy and doesn't leave you utterly worn out. It is about allowing what you want to come to you. Be yourself, absolutely, naturally, and with ease. Shine your light and allow your presence to invite that which you wish to receive. It is about cultivating an energetic affinity with what you seek rather than feelings of lack and need. Do you see the subtle but important difference? To feel that you're already a naturally abundant being who gratefully invites more of what you want in your life is rather different to feeling lack, fear, and wishing your world would change. But it is a bit like dressing for the job you want, even if it is not yet the job you have. You energetically embody what you wish to attract more of into your life. Life attracts like. You don't need to push quite so hard to receive what is naturally coming to you. Your push comes from a place of uncertainty over whether or not you will succeed. You need to relax and have more faith in yourself. All things come in time, rightfully and accordingly, to a great loving wisdom. You're not immune to this. You shall have your time to shine. You shall have your time and shine too. Rebel against any voice of fear within you or around you that tells you otherwise. It's okay to become softer, to feel the energy of what you wish to attract into your life, and to act as much as you can, as though it is already that way. You're not fantasizing or daydreaming or failing to live in the real world if you do this. You're actually working with the feminine art of manifestation through gentle beingness and attraction. As you soften into becoming what you are seeking, what you wish for will not be able to resist your shining, inviting presence. You have been working very hard. You have learned much and accomplished much, but it is now time to change your approach. Let go of any force in your approach to creation now. Everything serves a purpose, and learning the benefits and limitations of the more forceful way of manifestation through effort and willpower was a useful lesson. However, if you were to continue with that approach, it would stop working for you, because you are now beginning to create on a far grander scale that is beyond what an individual can manifest through willpower alone. You are individually creating through your healing and art, but also contributing globally to new consciousness through your own spiritual growth. You're a part of a global healing manifestation process. You are. Through your way of being in the world, helping to birth a new awareness. This new way will heal the human heart and bring it back into balance with nature. This is essential for the human soul to survive, flourish, and to cooperatively nurture the earth rather than destroy her natural resources. You may or may not be consciously aware to the extent to this new way of manifesting through receiving rather than can actually help all of humanity, but nonetheless, it is playing an important role in greater human evolution. It is the power of attraction, of magnetism, rather than that of striving and force that will replenish your energy and restore your body, mind, and heart after your struggle. This change in approach will encourage the shift from your head to your heart that is essential for your individual well being and for the greater human evolution. You need to heal so that you can help the world heal. Does this give you absolute permission now in your mind to take an easier approach to your sacred, rebellious, creative manifestation? The healing process, you can say out loud, I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I relax, believe, and receive through unconditional love. This is now so. You are the sun. You are the sun. You're shining, you're radiant, you're graceful. Be in that power, be in that energy. How beautiful of a message. Oh, goodness. If you're still here with me, thank you. Thank you. I hope you needed to hear those messages for today. And until next time, I hope you all have a great day. Wishing you all much peace, love, hugs, and happiness. Bye.